I was right again. I just found this out. At first, I saw the video of them launching a rocket to so called space about 4 days ago. I didn't know what it was about. I just thought they were just trying to go to space or whatever. Again. Come to find out, the point of them launching this rocket is to send a probe to go to the sun. You know, this is just more proof of what I've been saying to y'all the whole entire time about the sun. About what the sun could possibly be, but they tell y'all it's super duper hot and that you can't get close to it. It's the hottest thing ever created. But for some reason, they are sending a probe close to the sun or into the sun or whatever case may be. I'm gonna let y'all just see it. It's crazy.
Is about to go where no one has gone before. The sun. That's right. NASA is flying a $1.5 billion spacecraft into the hottest, most violent object in our solar system, all in the name of science.
By the way, that sun here is fake CGI, computer generated. That's not real.
NASA's unmanned Parker Solar
That's
Probe
not real
will come
neither.
within 3.83 million miles of the solar system.
Ask yourself, what is capturing this? They have a lot of videos of NASA doing live videos of this, like let's say it'd be a satellite in the sky, right? Somehow something is recording that satellite up there. What is recording it? So they got two things up there. They got one to record, the other is the satellite. Like how is that even happening?
Surface. Now, that doesn't sound very close, but it's about 7 times closer than any spacecraft has ever gone before. And it puts the probe smack inside one of the sun's most treacherous layers, the corona, the outermost layer of the sun. Here the temperatures fluctuate from 1 to 5 million degrees Fahrenheit, and solar flares exist that are so big they could swallow our planet whole. So, why are we going here again? It turns out the sun poses a major threat to our modern way of life. Powerful.
Now, if the sun on the outer shell is what they say, is that hot, is 5 million degrees. That means the sun itself is ridiculously hot, right? But this is a lie. If the sun is right above our heads, how could it be possible for it to be that hot? What we feel is 90, 80s, 70s, 100. That's it. We don't feel no thousands of degrees Fahrenheit. We only feel tropical temperatures sometimes. Unless the government messes with the weather to make it super hot, because that super hotness, the 90s and the 100s, is not coming from the sun. That's coming from the government. The people that's controlling this weather, they're the ones causing the weather to get hotter. It's not the sun that's doing this. Just to let y'all know. But they say the sun is this hot. The people that believe in the flat earth know if the sun is right above our heads, they lying about what they're saying right now. That means they are lying about the temperature of the sun. Why are they going to it if it's 5 million degrees when you get close to it? Just close enough to it. At the edge of it. Just think about that. or 5,000 degrees, whatever he said. Y'all heard what he said. I forgot what he said, but just imagine, right? So, if the sun is that close to us as we speak, because it is, why can't we feel that temperature? Just think about what I'm saying. If you believe in flat Earth, which the flat Earth is true, as far as the sun being above and everything, you know this is a lie. Every time they show the sun, also, they always showing this sun, the CGI sun. They never show the real sun. Never. They never show how the sun really look. Never show it. They always showing this fiery ball sun.
Magnetic fields form near the sun's surface, where they sometimes spark violent eruptions called coronal mass ejections. These ejections fire a surge of highly charged particles into space that will fry any electronic circuits on impact. That includes circuits inside our satellites that control cell service, the internet, GPS.
By the way, this is a lie. The sun do not shoot any type of flares or anything. It doesn't shoot nothing. They only saying this so they can get away with doing the EMP themselves. So if they end up doing this themselves, cutting off the internet, not the internet, but the electricity, period, they can blame the sun for it and not themselves. So they're going to tell y'all from the beginning that the sun has been doing this a solar eruption thing and has been sending these flares to the earth that you have never seen, but it came to the earth and it hit the earth, and somehow we can never see it, but it happened. For some odd reason, you can never see a big ball of fire coming towards the earth. Just think about it, people. If they say that the sun is that big, right, and a solar flare comes from the sun, it's the same size as the sun. I know my science. I know the fake science that I know what I'm talking about. They say the solar flare that comes from the sun is the same size as the sun. So think about it. You should be able to see a big, huge fireball come from the sun itself and hit the earth. Have you ever seen a fireball in the sky hit the earth? Have you ever seen it when they say a solar flare is coming towards earth? They said it so many times that a solar flare is going to hit the earth, and it has hit, but we never seen a fireball. You will literally see a fireball from space if the sun let off a solar flare. If you can see the sun fire on the sun, you can see the sun, right? Why can't you see a solar flare coming from the sun, something brighter than the sun, or a fire in the sky? If that's the case. Because if the sun is bigger than Earth, that means that solar flare should cover the whole entire Earth, if that's the case, and go past the Earth as well. The parts that can't hit the Earth because it's that big, right? Just think about it. If the Earth is that small and the sun is huge like this, just think of this. This ball here, the flares will go underneath and above the Earth. The rest will go past, and the rest of it will hit the Earth. Just imagine it. But you never seen it. Man.
The stock exchange, and much, much more. In 2014, for example, astrophysicist Daniel N. Baker explained what may happen if one of these powerful storms hit Earth directly, explaining it could cause widespread power blackouts, disabling everything that plugs into a wall socket. Most people wouldn't even be able to flush their toilet because urban water supplies largely rely on electric pumps. Such a strike could cost an estimated $2 trillion in damage, 10 times more than Hurricane Katrina. Now, luckily, space is a big place, which makes Earth a relatively small and tricky target.
Oh, not true.
In fact, the last time a powerful storm like this struck our planet was more than 150 years ago, back in 1859. But the risk is there, and NASA predicts there's a 12% chance we could get hit within the next decade. That's where the Parker Solar Probe comes in. The probe can't prevent an ejection from happening, but it can study the corona so that we may better understand the warning signs of an impending storm. And with enough notice, we may be able to protect our satellites from harm. In addition to spying on the sun, Parker Solar Probe has another very important job. Don't melt. To that end, NASA has prepped the probe with 4 highly tuned sensors and an impressive heat shield that will protect the probe's instruments. The sensors are there to make sure the shield stays directed at the sun at all times. The mission will involve not 1 or 2, but 24 dives into the sun, which are all scheduled to take place through the year 2025.
That's ridiculous, people. Now they want to go to the sun. Out of all this time, they want to finally go to the sun. It's crazy. It's like everything is coming to light now. Because now they want to go to the sun. Why do they want to go to the sun if it's just a ball of fire, right? What's the point of studying the sun? What can you do about anything that's going to happen from the sun? What's the point of studying something that you can't stop? That's stupid. Even if you do study the sun, how would you know if something's going to happen? If the sun is fire and all this stuff be happening on the sun, there's no warning to warn anybody that something's going to happen. Because if the satellite get hit by a so-called solar flare, that satellite is gone. They ain't gonna know what happened. So how could they warn anything at all? How would they even know what happened to the satellite? Just think about it. This is stupid. They doing this for another reason. The reason that I've been talking about for the longest. About what the sun actually is. They know what the sun is. They're not stupid. They know exactly what the sun is. That's why they going to the sun. But if the sun is so far away, why go there? You know, y'all have to understand something, man. How could they have connection to a satellite or whatever the case may be, these things they send out there? How could they still have live footage of what their device is if it's billions of miles away? How could they still have connection when we can't even have connection in certain areas on Earth? Just think about that. There's no way in hell they can have connection way out in space. How could that connection reach in space? It doesn't make any sense, people. Space don't exist. They're going to the sun because the sun is right there. You can touch the sun, like you can literally fly to it if you could. It's right there, people. When you look up outside, that's where the sun is, right there. Imagine us being little small people on this bed here, and you look up at the sun. That's it right there. I'm telling y'all, they know what the sun is. And this just proves that I've been right the whole time. The sun is nothing but light. It has heat to it, but it's not super hot like they tell y'all. It's a tropical type of temperature from the sun. It's not hot. Like super hot. It's not. They are lying to y'all. That's why they going to the sun. They not stupid. They brainwash y'all into being stupid. And not knowing these things. Not thinking for yourself. Not listen to me because I'm just a regular person that don't know anything because I don't know science. because I didn't create anything, or I'm not a big person like these other people are. So y'all ain't gonna listen to me because I'm just a regular person like you are. So I don't know anything. These people that came out of nowhere just taught you stuff. They know things because they signed people. They created things to kill you, to brainwash you, and to dumb you down. But they know everything. You know, they are the main people that, you know, they take care of y'all basically. They get y'all all this stuff and they killing you. Me, I didn't give you anything, but I'm just giving you true knowledge. But nah, I'm not important because I ain't got no money like that. I don't have anything, so I'm nothing. I'm just like you, as you would say. You see how brainwashed you guys are? Everything I just said is the truth. If I had money right now and I had something that was selling, I bet you all would listen to me. If I had money right now, if I was a millionaire, I bet you I would listen to every word I'm saying. I would have thousands, millions of views. I would have thousands of millions of subscribers. If I had money. If I was a millionaire, I would have it. Now, if a millionaire, if I was to be interviewed by a millionaire or whatever, or someone that's famous, and I was on their show, I bet you, you all, I bet you I would have thousands of views on my page. If I was doing a live video in an interview with someone that's famous, like these fake shows y'all be seeing all the time, and they be interviewing people. If I was on one of their shows, telling them about the things that I know, I bet you thousands of millions of people will be watching that show with me on it. It's funny and sad that you have to be famous, or you have to be somebody important, or you have to have money to get people attention. If you are broke, working 9 to 5, but you have a lot of knowledge on things, and you put it out there, and you live in a low life like you're not going to listen because I don't have anything. Because I'm broke like you. I'm poor like you because you are poor. That is sad. That is really sad. You see what this earth, not the earth, the people on this earth is all about? They're about money. You have to be famous or have money to get attention. If you don't, you get nothing. That's it's the same thing that goes for relationships too. That goes for friends as well. As far as being in a relationship and having friends. If you ain't got money, you can't have friends that want to hang with you. Or you ain't gonna have no girlfriend or no boyfriend because you ain't got no money coming in. But you can be the kindest, nicest person, knowledgeable, but nobody don't want to be with you because you ain't got nothing. Wow. That's the type of earth that we live on. It's so sad and so stupid. It's like being around children. They're just thirsty, begs for money, to be famous, want to be someone that they're not, want to be want to be somebody else other than themselves. That's what everybody is on nowadays. Smoking weed, cigarettes, drinking, trying to be cool, trying to be tough, want to be gangster, trying to fit in, want to be a bad boy or bad girl. They get the most attention than nice people do. We nice people are boring. You see why I can't stand this earth? Being with people like that? You see how this makes me feel? It makes me feel sick. Because I feel like I'm here alone. That I have a personality that other people don't have. And I gotta be around different people with negative attitudes and negative thinking, negative energy. I'm just around negative people. It's only so few that's positive. It'd be 1 out of 20 people that's positive. 1 out of 20. I'm a nice guy. I'm not perfect, but I'm nice. Kind-hearted. I'm loving. You got a guy that smokes weed, sells drugs, acts gangster, hits their girl, cuss them out, call them bitches, hoes. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. Cheat on them. Threaten their lives if they try to leave them. And women love it. Nice guys take you out, say they love you all the time, say you're beautiful no matter how you look, treat you like a queen, try to have fun with you, take care of you and your children if you have children with the guy, or you just have children with someone else, by someone else. But women call that boring. Instead, she goes to a guy that's trying to kill her and her children. Wow, man. You know, when I think about all this stuff, I'm like, this is funny and stupid. Pretty stupid. I'm to a point where I don't even care anymore. These women put themselves in the situation that they're going through. They know the type of guy they're with. They choose to be with it. They choose to deal with it. You're not forced to be with someone you don't want to be with them. You choose to be with them. Watch this. Watch what's about to happen. I bet you there's a woman out there right now watching this video that's going through hell with her boyfriend. She may be thinking she want a nice guy, but she feels that she probably can't find one because they're hard to find. Well, I'm single. Watch this. I'm single, I'm a nice guy. Everything I just said about being nice, that's what I am. I'm the nice type of guy that you want. Watch you still be with that guy that you're with. Not gonna leave because you're living in fear. Because he threatened your life. You women are funny and sad. I'm not joking around. I'm dead serious. I hate that you women put yourselves through that. When a nice guy's out there, you always say, why can I find a nice guy? When the nice guy present themselves to you, you still choose to go back to that guy that treated you like shit. I love you guys. I'm working at Walmart. I like it. It's probably, I would say this is the first job I actually like going to work at. I don't like it, but I like it. I'm gonna just say that, okay? Not saying I like the work. I just like going to Walmart. And the job is whatever. It's disgusting, but I get paid for it. I have no choice but to work, as you can see. I don't have any followers to help what I'm trying to do. So I have to live this stupid life until I just die in it. I'm still gonna do what I have to do to change things if I can. But until then, I'm still have to live this crappy life that you all accept, and I don't accept it. I just have no choice. So, people, I want to let you guys know when I hang around people, if I hang around you or other people, I will act of being in a third dimension, as in, well, what I mean by that is the way that y'all act, the way that y'all think, I will be in that state because I know people are not ready for what I talk about and how I act. So I will pretend to be in a third dimensional level that y'all on. Outside of that, I'm different. I'm on a different level. I'm not gonna say I'm completely different. I would still be myself around you. It's just certain things that if you talk to me, let's say for instance we have a conversation and you talk to me about it could be the sun or the earth, and if you believe in the ball earth and everything, and I see that you fully truly believe in that, I would side with you and say, okay. I won't really say much about it, but I'll listen. But I know what my mind is. But if I know I can't change your mind, I'm not gonna really talk about what I want to say because I don't want to start no debate on that. Because I know I'm right anyway. I mean, people that talks about this flat Earth thing, return the truth. But I'm gonna just let you think that what you believe in is true because I'm gonna feel that I can't change your mind. You're gonna think I'm crazy if I talk about a lot of things that you never heard before. And you are gonna think I'm crazy if I talk about things you never heard before because guess what? That's what's going on right now on YouTube. I'm talking about things that people never heard before and I'm getting unsubscribed by people. And people thumbs me down. People calling me crazy. People saying I'm going to hell. I don't care. But I be having all these supernatural good things happening to me. Why is that? I got a job. It's a good job for me. I'm sorry, that's weird. I know it's not doing it right now, but that one's supposed to happen. My controller is right here. This controller is for the soundbar. These lights come on only when it's turned on. And I seen a light blinking, a white light blinking. And it just shut off. This is crazy. As you can see, I'm turning it on now. Wait, I turned it off. So that means it was on. What the heck? Because when it goes this way, that means it's turning off. When it goes this way, it's turning on. What in the heck? As y'all saw, my controller was right here. I did not touch it when I got over here. I just want y'all to see that. This was blinking. That one's supposed to be happening. But anyway, I love you guys. I don't want to make this video super long. Y'all take care.